You are a donkey.
To the latest on that police killing of a black man.
Now to new developments in the deadly spa shooting rampage.
And yesterday was a really bad day for him, and this is what he did.
And so we are in a state of emergency.
Okay, white supremacist violence is and always has been the number one threat to our society.
But I'm also very proud that my wife is white.
The Breakfast Club, bitches.
All right, Charlamagne, please tell me, why was I your donkey of the day?
Donkey of the day for Tuesday, October 8th goes to the bleached, blonde, bad-built, butch-bodied Congresswoman from Georgia, Marjorie Taylor Greene. Yes, the mayonnaise is heavy with this one. Oh, a human jar of Hellmann's is upon us. It's safe to say Marjorie Taylor Greene is about as loony as a Batman villain, right? I mean, she would be a platinum member at Arkham Asylum, correct? Well, today, Marjorie Taylor Greene is getting the credit she deserves for being stupid because she just refuses to deal with reality, okay? In this case, we all have seen the devastation Hurricane Helene has caused. Over 200 confirmed deaths, destruction of homes, damage to infrastructure, severe flooding. It's just all bad. And what I don't understand is politicians who will politicize these natural disasters. Some things should be bigger than politics. I saw the vice president, Kamala Harris, say Ron DeSantis won't even take her calls in regards to Hurricane Helene, and I just don't understand that. The same way I don't understand what Marjorie Taylor Greene is saying. See, Mother Nature should be the most humbling thing for humans, okay, until extraterrestrials come, because Mother Nature doesn't care what race you are. She don't care about your sexuality, your religion, your political party. Mother Nature is one of the few things that should bring people together. It's one of the few things that should make us realize, in the grand scheme of things, we are tripping focusing on our differences instead of focusing on what we have in common, because in those moments, when a Category 4, a Category 5 hurricane is about to impact your town, you all have one thing in common, and that thing is survival. That's it, nothing more, nothing less. And when you are busy trying to survive Mother Nature, the last thing you want to hear is someone like Marjorie Taylor Greene peddling conspiracy theories about why what is happening. And that's exactly what Marjorie Taylor Greene did. Let's go to ABC 10 for the report, please.
And tonight we're looking into a story getting a lot of buzz in the last 24 hours. It claims Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene is implying Democrats caused Hurricane Helene to harm Republicans. And folks, this one is true. Last night, Greene wrote on X, quote, "Yes, they can control the weather. It's ridiculous for anyone to lie and say it cannot be done." While she didn't say exactly who they are, the post came just hours after Greene posted this map showing the political lean of the areas impacted by the hurricane. And as you can see, there is definitely more red than blue. Greene has pushed many conspiracy theories in the past, including some which have been called anti-Semitic.
Marjorie Taylor Greene says she doesn't believe in climate change, but if you tell her the weather is controlled by the Illuminati, then all of a sudden she's a meteorologist who knows they control the weather. Who the hell is they? That is always the question, okay? Is it the they DJ Khaled used to talk about? Is it the they the LGBTQ community talks about? You know, that confusing pronoun stuff? Who is they? Okay, Marjorie, if you're going to make a claim like this, at least say who they is. Real conspiracy theorists say names, like HAARP. Okay, if you would have said HAARP controls the weather, tinfoil hat Twitter would have crowned you queen. Maybe they still did because of these comments, I don't know. But the reason Marjorie Taylor Greene is getting donkey of the day is because when you make claims like this, it throws a middle finger to science. Not just science, it throws a middle finger to reliable sources of information. Okay, leads people to believe in folks' foolish feelings as opposed to actual facts. And what should really piss us off is when Marjorie Taylor Greene spews rhetoric like this, it distracts from real conversations we should be having about A, climate change, and B, how to prepare for these natural disasters. Do you understand how difficult it is to get people to care about the truth nowadays? We are in an era where facts don't change most people's opinions because most people don't use facts to form their opinions. They use their opinions to form their facts. So when a congresswoman like Marjorie Taylor Greene starts throwing around nut-ass conspiracy theories like they control the weather, you're just misinforming the public and your constituents. But you are also just simply undermining real science. And we will never, ever solve the problem of climate change if we can't even admit that climate change is real. And the news has to stop giving stuff like this oxygen because it spreads the foolishness more than it suppresses it. I let you hear ABC 10 earlier. Let's listen to MSNBC now.
The death toll from Hurricane Helene is now more than 200 people, 220 people, while hundreds of others remain unaccounted for. Such tragic figures didn't stop some of the extreme members of the Republican Party from gaslighting the American public about the cause of the storm. with Marjorie Taylor Greene tweeting, and I quote, "Yes, they control the weather. It's ridiculous for anyone to lie and say it can't be done." So, Marjorie, who are they? Who are the they you are referring to? Exactly. Democrats? Jewish space lasers? Who knows?
You can't just report this stuff. You have to shoot it down with actual information and facts. Stomp it out. Can't just report it and leave it there. Got to ask more than just who is they. Okay, this is why people are skeptical about scientific truths, and this is why no matter how hard America tries, we will never be able to solve real problems. Climate change deniers, flat earth fools, we shouldn't talk to none of them after 5 p.m., and you shouldn't be talking to any of them for free, ever, okay? Now, I have some flat earth fools in my life that I love, but I'm not taking on no new friends that are flat earth fools or climate change deniers. Nope. You need to really reevaluate your life if you and Marjorie Taylor Greene are on the same page about some of this stuff. Okay, Marjorie Taylor Greene thinks climate change is a hoax. She's the person that will deny science because she probably believes the sun just runs on vibes, okay? But the good thing about science is that it's true whether or not you believe in it. Please let Kathy Griffin give Marjorie Taylor Greene the biggest hee-haw.
Please give this giant jar of mayo the biggest hee-haw.
You believe in a flat earth?
No, I'm not a flat earther.
Okay, just making
I have
sure.
one in my life, though.
Okay. Who is it?
My brother.
Oh.
The youngest child is always the most special.
How do you feel about that when he says these things?
I love him regardless.
Okay.
But
do you tell him that there's actually people that have been in space and have seen?
I stopped telling him stuff a long time ago.
Do you tell him that there's so many things that you can see from Earth, like the moon and like the sun, and you can see that those are spheres?
But you know, people
tell him
are
those things?
delirious. Like, this guy really thinks he looks like Morris Chestnut. It's the same as the flat
You think
earther
your beard
to
is
me.
real. You try to convince us every day that that's your real beard color. So what you saying?
So?
And you tried to go in and color that little hole in during one of the breaks.
I did not touch it at all. I did not move.
Yes,
I did not go anywhere.
Yes, you did. Yes,
you're a liar.
Yes, you did.
You are a liar.
Yes,
you dirty
did.
liar. Where's that drop? Where's the drop? You don't have that drop anymore?
What?
Thank you for that dog in the day liar.
What am I lying about?
Now, when we come back.
You went, your classroom size, how big was it?
Very small, like the bus, very small bus.
I was in the slow class for a little second because I had failed a standardized test just for like one time.
Everything about you screams, give you patience.
I was in remedial English one time. I was. I ain't gonna sit there and lie about it. I was definitely in remedial English at one point. I was so scared because those are the kids I used to tease. They put me in there.
Not supposed to tease them kids.
I know. I was young. You gonna judge me for what I did when I was 17? Come on now.
Everybody else does.
I know. Ain't that's terrible? Gosh.
Donkey of the Day is sponsored by renowned personal injury attorney Michael the Bull Lamonsoff. Don't be a donkey when you need a fighter on your side. If you're ever injured, go to michaelthebull.com. That's michaelthebull.com. And when you mess with the bull, you get the horns.
Wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.